Hey, so I'm inspired to make this video, this little rant, since I saw this woman on YouTube, and then it turned out she was also on television. I didn't know. Her name is Bevelyn Betty, a black woman who's Christian, and she's the one that you probably saw on the news over and over, who um, defaced the Black Lives Matter on the street in front of Trump Tower. She did it again in Harlem and did it a third time in Brooklyn. Her and her friend, I forgot her name. It's a strange name, a meme, something like that. I'm sorry. Um, they started screaming that Black Lives Matter doesn't care about black people and refund the police, screaming, all in Jesus's name. So, it's a religious thing, but she's also making a very valid point. And I watched her video, and it was absolutely brilliant. What I like about her and others that are in the same mindset as she is she's very successful. She brags a little bit about how she makes like $12,000 a month, and she built her business from nothing. She started with $300 in her pocket and worked hard. And she never felt like the color of her skin was the reason for her being unable to succeed. So she calls out a lot of the black people, I'll say it, and she also calls out white conservatives and white liberals for allowing this to go on. And I found it really eye opening. And it's wonderful hearing it from somebody of color, as they say, because they understand it. And, I don't think there's anybody more angry about this whole thing than successful conservative and maybe some liberal, successful people of color. I'm talking about Hispanics and blacks. There's a lot of Spanish people that are very entrepreneurial. They own companies. They do well for themselves. They feed their families. They went to school. They struggled just like anybody else, but they made it. They made it. And they're angry at this because all of this social justice warrior stuff is, to them, even more racist than anything they get from white cops or white people in general. Because what they're saying, these social justice warriors, is we got you. We got you. We're going to take care of you because we know that you've been treated unfairly by the white man. So we're here for you. And that's kind of an insult. It's an insult to successful people of color because they're like, what do you mean you're here for me? I've been here for me my whole life. I got to where I am because of me, not because of you. Who are you to come in here at the 11th hour and tell me that you're here for me? And what are you going to do for me? Paint something on a sidewalk, scream and yell, punch white people? The phone is ringing. Ah, all right. End of rant.